Hello everyone. So we are on the website of Cricket Canada. Let's scroll down and have a look at the recent press statement that they've made. So on the 17th of April, Cricket Canada's statement on recent media coverage. Now that media coverage essentially is from the CBC report, their program called The Fifth Estate, which carried out an investigative report into Cricket Canada's governance, and it's actually available on YouTube and it's worth seeing. So what do Cricket Canada have to say in response to all those very, very serious allegations that were made in that program? Recent media reporting has raised a number of allegations and concerns regarding cricket in Canada. Well, they certainly have. And Cricket Canada should have started by talking about the CBC investigative report. Cricket Canada recognizes that this coverage may raise questions amongst players, members, partners, and the broader cricket community. It's not that it may raise questions. It's all over the news, man. Okay. So it has raised a lot of questions. Okay. Cricket Canada takes these matters seriously. Well, you should take it seriously because they are bordering on some of these are criminal activities. So you need to take these seriously. But Cricket Canada takes these matters seriously and remains focused on strengthening governance. So you are going to remain focused. So what was that report all about? It is going to remain focused on strengthening the governance and supporting the growth of the game. Look, these are all, mumbo jumbo statements. As usual, it's a politician talking. Okay. Any conclusions will be based on verified facts, proper process, and fairness to all involved. Well, I'm glad to hear this. Cricket Canada operates within the International Cricket Council's anti-corruption framework. Now, I understand that the ICC has opened up an investigation into the activities of Cricket Canada. In the program, the ICC's anti-corruption unit was interviewed, or they tried to interview the ICC's anti-corruption officer, who basically kept on saying, because this is an investigation under progress, we can't say anything. So, which is again very, very standard political stuff. And it says Cricket Canada remains fully compliant with all ICC applicable requirements. Okay, we shall see. Cricket Canada will continue to follow the guidance of the ICC and will cooperate fully with any appropriate process or reviews as required. Well, that's good to know. I don't think they are in a position to refuse, right? So they have to cooperate. Okay. Then it goes on to say that the organization has recently undergone leadership changes. Okay, so what? Does everything stop? Should all these nefarious activities are justified because the organization has undergone leadership changes? People who come on board should know what cricket is all about, what cricket governance is all about, what the rules and regulations of the ICC are. Or do you first get appointed and then learn what your job should be? Is that the way any organization hires, for example, an accountant, to hire an accountant first and then teach him accounting? Says the organization has recently undergone leadership changes and the election of the current president and secretary was supported by an overwhelming majority of members nationwide. What's the point of this sentence? So what? So what if the president and the chief executive and the secretary and the treasurer and the director of cricket and the head of media were all appointed by an overwhelming majority? That is not the point. That is in question. But anyway, it's good to know. Everyone's new, so, I have no responsibility. Okay. And then, of course, we end up with the political stuff. Cricket in Canada continues to grow through rising participation and increased investment. And the board remains focused on ensuring an alignment with Sport Canada's governance and safe sport requirements. Now, it'll be very interesting to see what Sport Canada actually does about this report, because it doesn't even concern ICC. It's not only the ICC and cricket, it's Canada. It's the name of Canada. It's Canada sports, Canadian sports. It's their reputation at stake, right? So it'll be interesting to see what Sport Canada does about this. We will continue to provide updates as appropriate. So the usual mumbo jumbo, I'm not surprised. This is what was expected, but it's a bit disappointing. Cricket Canada should have addressed the issue head on, and they should have actually referred to the CBC's fifth estate report, said that we are extremely concerned. We are taking these allegations very seriously. We will carry out our own investigation. We will, in fact, ask the ICC to carry out an investigation, and we will ask Sport Canada to carry out their own investigation. We will ask CBC's fifth estate to produce all the records, all the recordings, and put them in front of Sport Canada and the ICC and cooperate fully. That is actually the proper way forward, and this is what Cricket Canada should have done instead of this mumbo jumbo statement, which there's nothing wrong in this statement, but there's nothing in this that gives anyone any confidence.